Hi everybody, Renegade68 here, with some more Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. So last time, we found Mihiru's corpse. Mihiru, no! She was my second favorite, I have decided. Her death has put her status above Ibuki's. It's like a promotion in the war militaries. In the war militaries? I do words good. Okay, so last time, I made a theory about it being soda cans because he has an alibi. Wait, there's more. Because he has an obvious alibi, and I know the thing from Case Closed, that's where I learned of it, if you do a lot of physical exercise before you die, your estimated time of death will be thrown off, and you can actually have died a good amount of time before it says you died. So it says she died at 3 p.m., and we met Soda Cans at about 2:30, so it's possible she died a good amount before 2:30, and Soda Cans could be the killer, and that was his plan. Between parts, I had a few days to think about it, because I don't record on weekends, and it was a long weekend too, damn. I thought about stuff, and I realized something. This case is the first time that there's ever been, only one witness when the announcement plays. I'll go and show you in the school rules, just so, in case you've forgotten about this, because it's never really been that important before. Where is it? I know it's somewhere in here. The body discovery announcement will play as soon as 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. However, it only played when one person was discovering it. Now, this means a couple things. A, it means 2 people had to have discovered it beforehand. My guesses would be Hyoko, because she ran out of there crying, which would make sense if she saw Mihiru's corpse, because Mihiru was like the only one she liked. And Fuyuhiko, probably, because he seemed really agitated when we met him, and usually things don't faze him that much. And he's like the only one I can think of that wouldn't say right away that they saw a corpse. Him and Hyoko. Everyone else would be cooperative, I'd assume. So, this means Soda Cans is witness number 3. This brings up a question, something I've wanted to know since Danganronpa 1, that they never really gave an answer to. Can a killer count as a witness? I'm assuming they're actually going to cover it in this game, and I'm very excited because of this conundrum we're in right now. Can Soda Cans be the killer? I don't even know if it's possible for him to be the killer. It hasn't been brought up yet. Anyway, there were a few examples where this could have came into play in the first game, but it didn't. The first example was in case 2. Byakuya discovered, Owada doing his shit beforehand, so he already knew. And then he showed Makoto, so those were the first 2 witnesses. And then Ishimaru runs into the room and sees Chihiro's body as well. And then that makes them the 3 witnesses, and then the announcement played, right? But, does that mean all 3 of them, basically are cleared of suspicion? Or at least, at the very least, does it mean Ishimaru is clear of suspicion? Because it's possible there was actually a witness before Byakuya or Makoto who just kept secret about it, and then one of them is the killer, which is why when both of them saw it, the announcement didn't play, because the killer was among them, and then Ishimaru runs in and it does play. But, I mean, that's a possibility, I don't know. Or here's another scenario. What if, instead of Ishimaru walking in and being like, ah, it was Owada that walked in? Would the announcement still have played? I would like to think so, because if not, it would have, A, ruined, the cover of the killer, and B, it kind of makes sense, because, when Owada was the killer, he was, in his blackened persona, but, when he was hiding amongst his group of friends, pretending to be a good guy, he might be in a spotless persona. And if he discovers the body in a spotless persona, then maybe it counts. However, that raises another question in this game, and I'm going to get to it in a few seconds, but other examples from the first game are in case 3 when Togami, Toko, and Sakura discover Ishimaru's body. And the more relevant one, though, was when Kyoko, Makoto, and Asahina discovered Sakura's body. Even though Sakura committed suicide in that case, aside from her, the most likely suspect really was Asahina. But, and if either the other, and let's say we live in a world where Togami, Fuko, or Toko, and and Yasuhiro being cooperative, and they would have spoken up if they were actually witnesses. And they didn't spoke up. I do words good. So I'm going to assume they aren't the witnesses, which means it has to be Asahina, Kyoko, and Makoto. That's another case where, so is it even possible for Asahina to have been the killer? We don't know. Part of me wishes she was the killer in that case, so we would have known for sure if that's how it works. Cut to this game. In this case, not only do we have an instance of someone who I think is the killer as the witness, specifically they're the third witness, and they were alone. Now, even if my theory of if someone is pretending to be amongst their group of friends and pretending to be spotless, then they can be a witness, counts as them being a witness, how does that apply to them being alone? Because in this instance, no one was with him. Makoto was... sorry. Hajime was kind of close by, but he wasn't right there. So it really does raise the question of, does soda cans count as a witness? Something I thought of is actually, I know soda cans let out a scream, but I don't remember if he let out the scream before or after the body discovery announcement. If he let out the scream before the discovery announcement, it's possible that by screaming and alerting anyone nearby, that he goes from being his blackened persona to a spotless persona, which is why the announcement then played, because he then got to count as a witness, whereas before he could have potentially been lurking around as the blackened. However, let's say he let out a scream after the body discovery announcement, because I don't remember. If that's the case, then can he still count as the spotless? What are the requirements? I don't know. Here's the theory. What if him being the third witness is a second alibi on top of his original alibi? If he gets discovered, then him being the third witness is actually another alibi. And you might ask, well, wait a second, but what if he was risking there being no announcement plays, and then, like, let's say Fuyuhiko and Hyoko speak up, and they're like, yeah, we were witnesses and you weren't a witness, what the heck? But here's what he could have done to fix that. Let's say he gave Nagito, like, a camera feed, just gave it to him and said, look into this, why don't you? Came over here, and then when he saw the body, he raised the camera up to it so Nagito could see the body, thus making him the real third witness. It's very possible that could be it, because, you know, Nagito, he's willing to work with the killer and all. That would be a very risky thing to do, and if that is what he did, then Nagito could very well still have that camera feed with him, and Soycans probably has to rush out of here to go get it. But that's a theory. So right now, my main suspect is still you. But I am very curious as to how this whole announcement thing works, and I'm pretty sure the case is going to go into it, but I've talked at length about that, and now I think I should probably actually start investigating. Well, I am excited, because I'm thinking we're actually going to finally get this cleared up. What does and does not count as a witness? So, before anything else, we always talk to people. Actually, before anything else, I gotta look for those damn Monokumas. Because I'm pretty damn sure there are supposed to be 5 somewhere on this island. I don't see any, but I feel like I had to have missed at least one by now. No, nothing. I don't... Damn. Alright, fine. Ibuki, what's up? You're not Ibuki! That's not a person, Hajime. Get your facts straight. This is the shower room. There's no notice on the door. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's being repaired or under construction, something like that. So was the old building, but that didn't stop it from being a murder scene. I can enunciate correctly. That's right, the shower's being repaired, so water won't come out. What about hot water? That's impossible too. If the shower's out of order, then isn't it just a waste of space?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me. Convenient. So I never got around to fixing it. The heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing?
You're so evil.
It's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. Yeah. Well, it's more likely you're working with him, but maybe. We'll see. It's yet to be seen if you're actually a good guy or not. Your doubtful eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice. Yeah, I thought the whole reason you might have been a good guy was because you were hiding the fact that the world was over from us. And yet you raised no objections at all when Monokuma revealed that to us. And you were there at the time. So now I'm thinking you're definitely a bad guy. You must have read my mind. Think of me when you want. I've already given up.
Got it?
But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand against any kind of despair. You're starting to look like Nagito now. Maybe Nagito is the one behind you, or you are the one behind Nagito. I promise I will help with that. What help? You're doing the opposite. Oh, well, anyway, it looks like the shower room is definitely out of order. But I guess I should check the inside, too. No, not yet. Shower room is bad to the truth bullets. Not yet. Oh. Oh, I thought I was going to automatically check. But okay, first do Luki. Mahir. This is too weird. Something this weird should only happen in song lyrics. That was a short, account. So, as always, like the last time, sorry, I have to check it every time it shows up, just to make sure I have everything correctly. Victim is Mahiro Koizumi. The estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. Scene of the crime, when the body was discovered, is inside the beach house at Chandelier Beach. The cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substance such as drugs. Alright, shower room. The beach house is a shower room, however the shower is out of order and cannot be used, except because it's part of our evidence, we know it has to be important. Because, duh. So, first we want to talk to everyone. I was accidentally did the shower room thing. What's up, Sonia?
Perhaps.
Mahiro probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death.
However...
But what she really wanted was to live. She probably wanted to spend time with all of us peacefully, without something like this happening. Probably, but she was acting very strange last night. So possibly she was attempting to kill someone, or something? I don't know. I'd like to think she wasn't, but something was up with her. Peko.
I see.
I will never forgive killing.
However...
Chiaki seemed quite different from her usual self. Chiaki? You mean Mahiro? Or do you mean Chiaki as in, she's acting different now, you know, with the investigation? She must feel very strongly about killing. It's not just Chiaki, there's no way anyone will forgive something like this. I guess you're right. Alright, Chiaki, since you're the smart one of the group, which I'm very glad about because you're my favorite as well.
How suspicious.
This is suspicious, I think. What is? Did you find something kind of clue?
See?
You know the footprints from earlier? They were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that.
Well?
Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. Okay. But these footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house. Well, there would have had to have been 2 witnesses beforehand.
Hey.
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. It would only make sense. There would have had to have been 2 witnesses beforehand. And did you really think they were strange? Or did you plan for them? You did? At first, I tried to go into the beach house from the door facing the road. But it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go in from the beachside door. Oh, the door from the road didn't open? I never bothered trying it, so I didn't know. You couldn't go inside from the roadside door? Because Mahiro's body was blocking it, right? Ah. And that's when I noticed those footprints. Footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like they belong to one person. One person? How is that possible? They have to have belonged to 2 people. Someone's footprints leading out of the beach house. That's definitely suspicious. More suspicious that there's only 1 set of footprints. Because there should be at least 2 for 2 witnesses. Very interesting.
Huh?
Now you mention it, Peko said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be... Possibly.
Well...
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I do not know anything about this beach. Ah, okay. That was a bit confusing.
Maybe...
Is that really true? Oh, you're throwing suspicion on other people. That's what the guilty party does. Then again, you did do that in the first case. In fact, you did it with Pika. What's your deal with Pika?
But still...
But these footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from the shore to the tunnel.
Huh?
Then whose footprints are these?
It appears...
It's no mistake that they are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. I don't think they are the killer's footprints. The killer probably would have erased their footprints. The witnesses probably wouldn't have cared as much, I would think, and yet one of them seemed to have. Otherwise, how did they witness? Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? Yeah, it's probably an extremely important clue. Footprints on the beach has been added to the truth bolts. Gonna check that again, as always. Footprints on the beach. Footprints were near the crime scene. The trail leads from the beach house and loops around toward the road. Okay, but only one set. That is very peculiar. Alright, so that's everyone to talk to. Everything to examine. I can't even examine the monitor? For realsies? That's kind of cool. Alright, so we have the door leading out. We've got the refrigerator, the trash can, the metal bat. We could check in the other door before, right? I mean, we didn't actually go in last time, but I would assume we can, if you said we can. I guess I might as well check the inside of the shower room, too. Alright. Glad you didn't auto-do that last time. Oh! Asahina. This is really nice, really spacious shower room. If it's this huge, you could also use it as a dressing room. But changing in the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rule. Monokuma? Come on, there's gotta be a Monokuma. Don't tell me there's no Monokuma in here. What's examinable? I'm just gonna press everything over here. I can't see it, so I gotta assume there's a Monokuma, right? Right? Ah! Okay. So, just to check again. Ooh, the window. If we pull up the curtain, maybe we can see more. Also, the toilet, the roll. Wait, is that something else? No, it's not. Alright, for starters, we gotta do this. One of those ominous surveillance cameras must be monitoring us. And then monitor. One monitors Monokuma uses to contact us. One uses this as Monokuma. Yeah, I don't think Monokuma can use it. You don't think? Alright, so that leaves the window, Akane, the toilet, and that's it.
Damn it.
Likely until we open the window, at least. Guess no one's in here. I was thinking the killer was hiding in here after they failed to escape. Wouldn't be that easy. Possible, though. And you've been very helpful. Thank you for your input. Alright, toilet. There's a toilet, but you really can't use it as a step stool. Okay, now what's probably the important thing, window. There's a window. It's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow. That could be a way of escaping, but also, is it closed? Is there any way of reflecting more light in? I see light coming from it, but I think we could get more in here. It probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it, but I can't seem to take my mind off it. Well, then it probably means something. However, the ceiling is really high, so that window is also situated in a very high place. It's so high that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach it. It's probably about 9 feet up. It's not just that. It's an iron-barred window. If that's the case, it'd be impossible to go in and out through there.
What?
That's what you think. But it probably does matter if you're thinking about it that much. Are you still thinking about that window? I was thinking the killer might have escaped through there.
Leave it to me.
Alright, I got it. I'll pitch in and help you out. What? What do you mean?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. I'll check the window for you. Pitch in and help? Feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping. Okay, sure. I like how everyone's being useful in this game.
I'll beat you up.
In the first game, if your name wasn't Naigi, Kyoko, or Togame, you really didn't do anything. For the most part. She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine, I'll just leave it to you. What? Okay. That's fine. I would have also been fine with no panties, either way. I see, that's good. I let out a deep sigh, then bent over under the window.
Alright!
As she shouted, it kind of jumped onto my shoulders. Oh, jumped? You sure didn't she gently get onto them? Ugh, jumping. I could break your back. Ugh! Oh, it's gotta feel good for you, doesn't it, Hajime? Probably a little heavy, too, because of all those boob weight from all the food. But, still, gotta feel good. Oh, nice.
Hey! Your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
That's right, Hajime. Learn to be a fighter.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Don't ever tell a girl that! It's her boobs, though. All her food goes straight to her boobs.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like, every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
And muscles are heavier than fat. Although, when I saw you naked-ish, I didn't see as many muscles as I did on Pico. When I saw Pico, it was like you could just staple a man's face on that body, and it would be completely believable other than the boobs. But with you, not so much. No offense. If you take that as offense. Depends on who you are, I guess.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full-body massages.
I don't think they'd have to get drunk to do that. Yeah.
So, how's the window?
Let's see. I see. So that's what happened.
Oh, stop acting like you know what happened.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window.
But there's signs of it being taken off and put back on?
But check it out.
Check it out? Hold on. I'll give it a try.
With the conning on my shoulders, I cranked my neck so high that I started to worry. I see.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy.
Well. Well, that explains why there's only one set of footprints. It would mean the second witness also got out of here along with, presumably, the killer. Presumably.
See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then, it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
Good to know. And because it's not impossible, that means it was used at least once. A cotton jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. I'd say so, yeah. The problem is, how were they able to reach the window? Maybe there was two of them. It is quite possible. Accomplices are allowed, even if they don't get much benefit. But with Nagito running around, the accomplice in question wouldn't really care if they got benefit or not. Even if I jump, I can't really reach it. But if two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem. If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
Accomplice? Sounds like a big word. Is that the name of a Kung Fu master? Possibly, but I don't think so. And that's not what I'm talking about right now. Even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as the stepstool would still be inside.
Like...
If you really think about it, just one person could get out of here without help, right? Really?
So...
Yeah, like...
I got it.
A freaking ninja could do it, you know. A ninja can climb fences and walls no problem, right? If you have good footing, like, you could go on the toilet, use the lamp, you could maybe do it. Although it's more likely you need two people. Just as I thought, it looks difficult to go in and out through that window.
Why?
What the heck? I even took the time to lend you my wisdom.
You pissed me off.
You're the one who said it was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help.
You.
It was such a waste of time to help you out. All you saw were my panties. No, I didn't, I swear. Oh well, it's not like it's the end of the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at them. Although if I did, it really isn't that bad. I can look at them again, you wouldn't mind? Iron barred window has been added to the treat bullet section of your handbook. Guess that's pretty much everything I noticed in the shadow room. In the shadow room. That sounded like what I said when I was listening to myself speak. Oh, wrong one. Iron barred window. The only window in the shower room that can be opened, but due to its high location, it can't be accessed unless you hitch a piggyback ride from someone. That is suspicious. Although, what else is suspicious is that the rest of this room is dark. Is there really no Monokumas? Come on, like there's this whole dark section. Come on. I don't like it. I feel like we need to bring a flashlight in here or something. Guess I'm done here for now. Alright, what are the rooms we got? What's this room over here? What's this? There's a room. Roadside door. Oh, that's not a room. Never mind. Okay, so... there's a lot of things. There's the outside door, which we're obviously going to not bother with. Trash can! Maybe there's a clue inside this trash can. That's what I thought, but... there's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. Maybe they were used to keep, Chiaki out because she wears her cat hood! I guess it's not that easy, huh? But apparently it's important. If it's in the clues, it is important. Trash can. Bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach chest. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. Good to know. Alright, next up would be the refrigerator itself. A lot of drinks inside the refrigerator, but compared to last time, I feel like there's less drinks. People take a lot of drinks from there. There are a lot of empty bottles. Not only that, the only drinks left in here look either sweetened or colored. Look unhealthy. Sweetened or colored? Which means the ones that probably had like water in them are empty? Huh. Maybe someone did a cleanup job. Maybe the real crime scene was in the shower. Possibly. That's cliche, right? What else do we got? Alright, I guess I'll examine the lockers. Or the closet, whatever. The closet door is half open. The last time I came here, that wasn't the case. That's a little suspicious. I should probably investigate inside here, too. Oh, hey, it's a thing. More things! Oh, there's gotta be Monokuma. Seriously? Come on. Monokuma? Pretty spacious walk-in closet. But there's so much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person could stand in here. Well, if you think about it this way, it means it's possible for only one person to stay in here. What? Okay. Come on, Monokuma? Holy shit, yes! Yes! Fuck you, you little bastard! I knew I had to find one of you in here.
I've been found.
3 down, 2 to go. And I will find them. Mark my words. Alright, what can we see in here? Can't even see the monitor? Oh, that's a shame. Alright, camera at least. At least we have you. It's one of those almost surveil cameras. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright, so 3 things I take it? Just to double check. 3 things? Indeed. Alright. Shelves. There's a lot of stuff jammed on the shelves, even surfboards and the surfboard case. But they're not put away properly at all. 2 boards are stuffed onto one shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. And there's also an empty surfboard case as well. Jeez, how careless. Other shelves? Floatboard devices, snorkels, nets. There's also some paint supplies too. There's not much else that could be related to the incident. There's so many things in here, I'm sure there's something. Gummy? What? There's something on the floor. This yellow thing is a gummy candy. Dun dun dun! Something Yoko might like, right? Let me double check everyone's likes and dislikes. Although I believe Yoko liked the candy. Nagito likes pretty things. Gundam likes the 4 Dark Days of Destruction. Coke. Mama. Freshly washed towel. Fried dough cookies. Interesting. Maybe this is a gummy dough cookie. I thought she liked candy. She doesn't say anything in her likes, but I'm sure she said it at some point. I'm so sorry. Alright. Anyways. Oh, it says she dislikes candy, so that's interesting. Yeah, Peko dislikes candy. Whoa, okay, sorry. In times like this, I'm glad I can press select. There's something on the floor. This yellow thing is a gummy candy. Finding candy on the floor in a place like this is clearly unnatural. So just to double check, the thing I missed was something on the floor of the yellow candy. Alright. If it's connected to the incident, did someone drop this while they were inside the closet? Good question. Yellow gummy! I guess that's the only thing that caught my eye inside this closet. Alright, before we move on, is my pet doing okay? No poops? No, Tommy doesn't poop. Alright, so let me check my tooth bullets again. Where is it? Yellow gummy. Oh, gummy candy found in the closet at the beach house. Maybe Yoko is a witness? No, there's no such thing as witnesses in these games. It wouldn't make any sense. Or maybe she's a half witness? Like she saw the body get struck, and she's like, oh shit. Like she was watching something happening, but then something happened, and she got knocked out, or for whatever reason she didn't actually see who the killer was. Maybe she is the killer. Doubt it, though. Maybe that's what she wants me to think. Yeah. Okie dokie. So, that's everything as far as going in places. All that leaves, I believe, from paying proper attention, is there's like blood splatter? Is that it? Yeah, bloodstain. And the metal bat. And the body. I'll do the body last, because I roll like that. Actually, there's another thing. What is this? Mask. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Mask. I was about to say, maybe that's how someone could be a witness without there actually being a real killer that has been seen. But, seriously, everyone looks so unique in this game, how can anyone wear a mask? Unless they were wearing some kind of special, like maybe black cloak around them or something, like, to hide their appearance. Anyways, that's possible, actually. Then maybe Hyoko is a witness. Maybe. Anyways, according to the Wanakuma file, the fatal blow was dealt with from here with a blunt object. The blunt object is this metal bat, right? That would be the obvious thing, but in the last case, we thought it was the knife, and that was a wrong conclusion. The metal bat.
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. It is? Oh. Interesting. As a gamer, you would pick up to that, and I knew you played it, but I did not remember that.
Well?
Way to admit you played it. There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day. Okay, so did everyone see the same thing? I was thinking maybe everyone saw different things, but if you all saw the same thing, then how could that be used as motive? That's a good question. Although, that thing at the end, 5 down or whatever it was, I thought maybe that was part of some kind of passcode. Like maybe you could get into the Not Hope's Peak school with that, but then I was thinking, I think that's something we're going to get into near the end of the game, but it's still possible. That girl was killed with a blow from a metal bat, just like Mihiru.
Hey.
Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about the metal bat? Yeah? Well, that's true. Maybe Hajime is. I completely forgot, but don't blame me, it's been a long weekend. She clearly just said things that she would only know by playing the game, unless she talked to someone who played the game, but she's the gamer, come on. And I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. But how? In order to solve the mystery behind Miru's death, you probably need to solve the game's mystery too. Even if you solved the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. That's what you think. I mean, it started ambiguously, and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's wrong.
That's because you haven't beaten the game. Beaten? I finished the game with a game over, but were you able to beat it without a game over? I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. So what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game? Oh, okay, let me look at the transcript. I think, okay, I'm not some girl gamer who talks about video games she's never beaten. In other words, you've never beaten it. Alright. But okay, that's an interesting concept. There's something you can change in the game that would make you beat it. But it has to be something we couldn't have possibly done in our first time through for plot to work. What could that be? Can't stop thinking about that for some reason. But for now, I should focus on this investigation. It's okay to say that this metal bat is absolutely a murder weapon, right? He says to himself without consulting anyone else. Just to double check the murder weapon. This metal bat was found at the crime scene. Due to the bloodstain coating it, it's believed to be the murder weapon. Alright. So, I guess before we end the part, I will check this mask. I'll check her body on the next video. What's this? Is this a mask? Looks like, what is that from? It's a mask from one of the anime. It looks like Robot Boy from, I don't remember if that's what he was called, or Rocket Boy or something, from a really old anime. But, I never really watched it. Like, it was before my time. But, I do remember the appearance. Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Maybe party goods? Regardless, why is this even here?
Could it be?
Did the killer wear that to conceal their face? To stop any dying messages from leaving their name? Possibly. They totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask. A gaudy mask?
Huh?
That mask? You've seen this? Sun Witch Esperito! Oh boy. It's a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% in my country. I don't know what percentages mean, but I've heard One Piece has a high percentage rate, so I guess that's good. Actually, that sounds too good. From what I've heard, One Piece doesn't even get 90%, I believe. I don't know for sure. Don't quote me. Man, that has a viewership of over 90%. Is Sonia's country really alright?
It cannot be.
Was that mask placed next to the body? And hey, what's wrong with watching anime? Anime is cool for you, bro. Yeah, it was. If that is true, could it be... Could it be what?
I am sorry.
Please give me some time. Well, that's suspicious. For some reasons unknown, Sonia rushed out of the beach house. Does she know something? What is with her indeed?
It appears.
Looks like she knows something. If that's the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it. For Sonia to be so worked up, must be something big. I wonder what she knows. Anime mask! Pretty anime girl mask. That's how Hajime would view it, I guess. Just to double check it, as you do. Pretty anime girl mask. A mask of the anime character Sun Witch Esper Ito found at the crime scene. Nice. Alright. All we have to do is examine the body, and then we're likely going to be told to do something else, because that's all we have left to do. But we're not going to do that right now, because I'm ending the part, and next time we'll do that, and outro phrases, so bye.